Alright. What's happening? Thanks for joining us again. I'm Chris.
I'm Pete.
And today we're going to check out a pretty sought after beer from my understanding. This is New England Brewing's Imperial Stout Trooper. They put this sweet little,
Groucho
Marx thing over the, Stormtrooper mask.
I wonder if that keeps him out of trouble with the whole Lucasfilm copyright infringement trademark.
That probably has something to do with it, but this bottle is probably, I'm assuming it's a late 2010. I bought it in January of 2011, so it's been in my cellar for a little bit. And let's see if we get a percentage on this here somewhere. If not, it's always added into the beginning of the video, so you already saw it anyway. But
can I guess?
Sure.
9.5.
We'll see if you're right. But I don't know much more about this, but it's got a really cool little cap foil here and a little pull tab on it. And let's see, New England Brewing, they're out of, what's it say here? They're in Connecticut, but Woodbridge, Connecticut.
I do have a Stout Trooper story while you're doing that.
Okay.
I actually have seen this bottle before, empty, in a urinal. I was at the the Dogfish Head Weekend of Compelling Ales and whatnot, and there was a little shrine in the handicapped porta-john to include this, and I think I told you the other one with the little rake on it.
One of the Russian River.
Yeah.
Consecration.
Yeah. And this and a couple other high-end beers, and I'm like, only at a high-end beer festival would you find a Stout Trooper that traveled 350 miles down to the Mid-Atlantic to be imbibed in a porta-john. Good story, huh?
That was a fantastic story.
Thank you. My
day is now richer.
Wow, did that come out of the bottle?
That's like, when you're done pouring when you hear that sound.
The Windows startup sound? Nice.
That was my drinking startup sound. Alright, so...
That's pretty dark.
We don't have a ton of light here. That's looking like a super dark, like chestnut brown, from what I can tell.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a reddish, rusty kind of...
Yeah. And it's about a one finger of a really rather mocha color head. Lots of really tight bubbles in there, looking sort of ice cream like.
Mm-hmm.
And there's definitely leaving some alcohol legs on the glass.
I'm gonna up it to 10.5.
Now we're now at 10.5
ABV based on the residue.
I can already smell the roastiness from here. That's definitely a lot of big, like, chocolate notes in there. Like a lot of roasted malt combined with like some...
A little bit of coffee, but not...
Yeah, like cocoa powder, chocolate.
It's got a really good, just strong Russian Imperial Stout kind of nose to it.
Yeah, there almost seems to be like you can detect like a faint hop trace or something, like sort of that hop brightness in the background, but not much. I'm also getting like sort of like that. It's the same thing I get with like the Smutty Nose Imperial Stout. There's sort of like that Tootsie Roll kind of chocolatiness to it.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of a sweetness too.
Yeah.
That smells good.
We should probably get to drinking it.
Absolutely.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. It's got a really nice mouthfeel. I like chewier, thicker.
Yeah, I think
body.
It's definitely a more fine carbonation. It's more of your it's not a Belgian yeast in there, I don't believe, but it's got the finer carbonation. It's just really heavy, kind of oily and thick and chewy on the palate.
Yeah, stays on the tongue.
But there's just that really fine carbonation. There's enough of it that it definitely moves it right along. I mean, that's really great. And overall, I mean, just getting to the taste here. really big, rich, like roasted malt in there. I'm getting a little bit of almost like anise. A little bit like that licorice kind of
Yeah, a little bit.
component.
It's not kick you in the pants like coffee bomb
No.
or really really roasty, but it's subtle, but it's very good.
No, and I definitely, like I was saying before, it has like that Tootsie Roll sort of chocolatey. Like, and obviously,
A little bit
whenever
of
I think of Tootsie Rolls,
like a quadish kind of Belgian-y.
but every time I think of like Tootsie Rolls, there's always like that sort of orangish thing that I think about that is also in Tootsie Rolls. It sort of gives its unique flavor, and that's the only way I can sort of think there's like that little touch of like an orange sweetness or something within like that chocolate or something. Overall, it's a solid beer. It almost has a little bit of a like an acidic finish to it in a way. It's almost like, some of the hops are still there, just sort of drying out the tongue. It has like that real dry finish.
Yeah.
So almost in a way, almost like a porter, kind of. That sort of like a dry finish on it.
Yeah, this is really drinkable. I mean, I love the Founder's Breakfast Stout and some of the Clown Shoes stuff, but it's really like a single serving kind of thing before you completely cloy on it. I mean, this is nice. This is very drinkable. I mean, I could see opening a second one of these and not getting it's not too much that you get sick of it very quickly.
Right. Yeah, but am I gonna say that this is like the best stout I've ever had? No. But is it really good? I think it is for the price tag for it, though.
Was it pretty expensive?
I think this came in around $17, $18. I decided it was available, so I picked it up.
Yeah.
It was worth trying, and I still say it's worth trying, but will I rush out to get it again? Probably not, because I think there's a lot of similar beers, maybe slightly better beers available at that price point, if not a little bit lower price point. But overall, I still say it's a really good beer.
Yeah, you got to try it.
And yeah, I won't turn down anyone pouring me a glass.
No.
All right, so with that said, we're going to continue enjoying the rest of this. Hope you're enjoying something as well, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.